Hashtag Sports Show. Hashtag Sports Show. This is the Hashtag Sports Show song. Welcome to the Hashtag Sports Show show. I'm GW Gras the Heartthrob, and he is
Mike Trainor.
Let's put some space between us.
All right, there we go.
A little bit of space.
Is that good? You can still see my face.
As long as they see me, it's really what's more important.
All right.
Anyway, this is our first show of the Hashtag Sports Show, and we just figured we just try to talk about stuff. Mainly sports stuff. Yeah, sports-related stuff. But me and Trainer kind of digress.
Stuff.
Yeah, we digress.
We might go off topics now and then.
Our first sponsor, though, Kona Brewing Company. Trainer, you want to tell the people about Kona Brewing Company?
Sure, G, I will. Well, it was brewed in Hawaii, and rumor has it that the native foreigners all helped out in the brewing process. For a couple of days, every couple of days in Hawaii, the volcano erupts, and it comes out the blowhole, and all the native foreigners would actually scoop up the lava in a bunch of Dixie cups, and they would pour the Dixie cups in the brewery, and it would make
The natives had a brewery.
the native foreigners. They would actually help out the brewing company because they all took part in it, and they would take the Dixie cups, scoop up the lava, and put it in the batch of beer, and that's how we get the Kona longboards. Amazing, right?
Can we buy it here, or are we the only ones in America who have it?
No, we're taking advantage of the native foreigners by buying their beer. So, basically, they're paying them pennies. So,
Thank you, native foreigners, for Longboard Island Lager.
thanks to the native foreigners. I'm raising my beer, but you can't see it.
Learn how to use the camera, Mike.
There it is.
All right.
Total opposite.
Now that we get that out of the way, we got many ads coming because we're a highly sponsored show.
Everybody wants to sponsor us.
Everybody wants a piece of us. You know, we're just two dudes from Yonkers talking sports. Everybody wants a piece of us.
We got
You
Total
know.
Sports.
We'll just start right from the get-go. It is the intro. As you can tell, I'm a diehard Chicago Bears fan. Trainer's a diehard New York Giants fan, so we argue a lot. And obviously, if you could tell, right by his shirt right here, that Y right there, that represents the Yonkers Brewing Company, and we are living right now in Yonkers. Living and breathing in Yonkers right now.
All my life.
Shout out to John Rubo, Jackie Rubo, Joe Rubo, and Nikki Califano and the Yonkers Brewing Company. We expect some heavy endorsements from them.
A lot of beer.
We're going to actually talk about a topic. We're 2 minutes in. Want to talk about a topic. Got to talk about the Washington Redskins.
Yes.
At this point, they've become the most easiest team to talk trash about right now because it's just disgusting.
Exactly.
And I'm saying that as a Bears fan. That organization's a mess, you know. But over here, you got Coach, what's his name? Gruden. Yeah, Chubby Gruden. Chubster Gruden.
Chucky's brother, right?
Chucky's brother Chubbs.
Chucky's brother sucks. You don't know what he's doing.
Chucky's brother Chubbs Gruden went and he named Kirk Cousins.
He's the fattest Gruden out of all Grudens.
He named Kirk Cousins to be the starting quarterback for the Washington Redskins this year over Robert Griffin III. What was your reaction to that?
I actually kind of like the move. Only because I'm a fan of RG3. I thought what he did in the first season he was under, he looked good.
Looked great.
They were winning. He looked amazing. He was running out the pocket. He was throwing deep bombs. He looked good, but you get a sense of like people do not like this guy in the fucking clubhouse. They hate him. And why would you want to play with a guy like that you hate? And eventually the winning's going to go away. And once you start losing, all this comes out, and people just do not like this guy. It's like playing on your basketball team. You're playing with a guy that you hate, and you just continue to lose. You just do it out of spite. And I think these guys are doing it out of spite. He got killed the first preseason game when he got sacked like 18 times. He almost broke his...
And they kept him in there. They kept
him in, and like they were punishing him and trying to show him like, who's the boss of the team, which is obviously Gruden and
Chubbs.
The new guy. Yeah, Chubbs Gruden, Chucky's brother, and the new GM McLaughlin.
I really forgot his name, but his name is Chubbs from now on.
It's Chubbs Gruden.
Chubbs Gruden. Yeah,
like sucks.
I agree with you.
It's good. I don't understand.
I agree with you because you and me were the Washington Redskins became must-watch football for that year of RG3's rookie year, and not for nothing. Alfred Morris looked amazing too because they were running their zone read option, and they both were unstoppable.
Holes.
They were unstoppable.
They couldn't D it.
And as soon as RG3 gets hurt, he doesn't come back the same. I actually think he rushed it. He should have rehabbed a little longer. He wanted to rush it to prove a point. He had a whole campaign going behind him. Right. He was thinking more about his marketability than football. And I think that's what failed him. I think a lot of people in the locker room noticed that too. He was worried more about the RG3 name than the Washington Redskins name. The name in front of the jersey. He was worried more about the name in the back of the jersey than the front of the jersey. I think fans didn't like it, and now it's come to the point that he's kind of like the teacher's pet with the owner, Dan Snyder.
Dan Snyder wants to keep him.
Yeah, Dan Snyder wants to keep him. I wonder what's going to happen now.
That's why they haven't released him yet.
Because Kirk Cousins isn't really great.
Kirk Cousins, nah, he sucks. They all suck there. Colt McCoy.
I like Colt McCoy.
They started Colt McCoy? Well, what are you fucking idiot?
If you had to pick,
Gotta be a moron,
after watching all three of them play last year, Colt McCoy, Kirk Cousins, and RG3, who do you think looked the best of?
Colt McCoy, because he throws up those lob passes and amazingly they catch him.
Colt McCoy won against the Dallas Cowboys last year on national TV. Did he not?
Yeah.
That was huge.
But I compare Colt McCoy to Danny Cannell when the Giants had Danny Cannell. Oh, yeah, he's not a strong arm, but he get the job done. He's not going to win you a fucking Super Bowl.
Here we go. This is what Trainor makes New York
need
Giants
a quarterback.
references.
You need a quarterback.
Let me say, this is when Trainor makes New York Giants references that nobody else in the world cares or knows about. He wants to bring up Danny Cannell, who is actually a pretty good rapper. You ever heard his song?
I'd never heard Danny Cannell rap. From Florida State?
Look it up. Look it up.
I might have
Look up Danny Cannell rap. He wasn't that bad. What's his name? I think his name was DKNY, actually.
That's ridiculous.
That's your boy.
Yep.
That's your boy.
I never really liked him.
He liked him enough to raise a point nobody cared about. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the Redskins will probably win 4 games at most this year anyway, even if RG3 was starting. And, I mean, and I'm only saying because I don't think RG3 is ever going to become what we once saw him at his rookie year. But what do you think happens to RG3 now? You think he just stays on the bench all year?
No.
Or you think he gets traded, or you think he ends up starting again?
There's no way he's getting traded because he's a $16 million cap hit next year for anybody that trades for him. There's no team that will do that, especially with all this mess that's leaked out into everybody. Everybody knows about his situation. They're going to wait for his release, and then there's going to be teams that are going to be all after him. The Jets are going to be one. There's going to be the Browns, of course, they're in every quarterback.
Just throw the Eagles in there. Just throw the Eagles in there.
And the Eagles. Because the Eagles, they want fucking everybody.
Yep.
They're going to turn Sam Bradford around. I drafted him in a couple of drafts because I think he might actually put up like 40 touchdowns because of that stupid offense they have. And I hate the Eagles, but I fucking drafted Sam Bradford.
Thanks for cursing so much.
That
was great.
Sorry, guys. This is definitely not a PG-rated event for you guys.
Our sponsors really don't want you cursing.
It's all right. All right, I'll calm down. But that's that guy. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel bad for RG3 because I was a fan of his, but I kind of think he brought it upon himself at the same time. He is a bit arrogant from what's coming out. I mean, I don't know the guy. I'm not in the locker room. He's coming off as a bit arrogant. Kirk Cousins is more of the guy, is the vanilla guy, just kind of blends in, so everybody kind of likes it. Hey, if it was me, I would take Colt McCoy over Kirk Cousins.
Dude, they say RG3 has no friends. How are you going to be a 25-year-old man and have no friends? What is the matter with you? You play football, sports. You know, it's really easy to make friends. You can't make friends, RG3? Man.
And not for nothing, for everybody who... I want to bring it back a little bit, you know, because RG3 did come out of Baylor. Baylor has a great offense every year because they have the best wide receivers in college. And for everybody thinking that, what's his face?
That's why Bryce Petty.
Yeah, everybody thinks Bryce Petty's going to do anything. RG3 was the best quarterback to come out of that school, and he's struggling. He's struggling. So all you Jets fans saying, oh, we got Bryce Petty, trust me, you never want to see Bryce Petty start for you, ever.
RG3 is up here, and Bryce Petty's like down here. There's just no way.
Let me say, me and Trainor talk a lot about wagering, a lot. And Baylor was a team we bet on every week. First halves, whole games, and they're pretty much money, especially first halves. But we never liked Bryce Petty. We would say, this kid stinks. Like, we would watch the games rooting for Baylor, but then knowing Bryce Petty stunk.
I'm like, just throw a little screen pass.
Just give it to the receiver.
2 yards and let him just go the house.
Because you stink.
And that's exactly what they did. They had so much speed, he was wide open.
I want to see him start. I want to see him start for the Jets this year.
He might get killed.
What do you think about Geno Smith getting punched in the face? We never talked about that. It was our first show.
Yeah, Geno Smith.
I thought that was hilarious because it only happens with the Jets.
I mean, listen, that would never, ever happen to a quarterback like Eli Manning, Flacco, Rodgers. You can name every good starting quarterback down the list.
But you named Eli. All right.
Of course, I have to name Eli, and he does everything right. You know, even Cutler. Cutler would have paid the guy $600. He would have had a stupid look on his face. But he would have gave the $600 to the guy, like, here, you know.
Just
sorry I missed your event. It was my bad. But this guy has the arrogance to be like, I ain't paying your $600. and he just pointed in this dude's face. You pointed in. You ever see the picture of this guy?
You know, I just realized
That guy
you're looking at me and I'm looking at this the whole time. It's just
Right.
funny. I just realized that.
Okay. We'll have to fix that on a later show. But this guy.
I don't know what we're really supposed to be doing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to interact with you this way
supposed to,
or talk to you.
Turn around and like
No.
face the blue. So anyway, like getting back to this dude that he put his finger in. This dude was like fucking 500-pound monster. He looked like a professional wrestler. Of course, this maniac's gonna be like, he's gonna take that finger out of his face. He's gonna grab that finger first. He's gonna snap.
What was that guy's name? Kiki Vanderway?
Yeah. Kiki, blah blah blah. You can't even pronounce this dude's name. That's how crazy.
IK or K? I don't know what his name was.
Even his parents named him. They still can't pronounce his name. That's what kind of maniac this guy is. And he took his finger. He broke his finger like right away. He just snatched it out the air and just snapped it. And then he just cold cocked Geno Smith right in the face, right in the middle of the locker room. You got to be so mad at that guy for the arrogance he has.
For $600.
And that's your Jet fans. That's your starting quarterback.
Not
you don't
anymore.
do that, man. Who does that?
And now the Jets got
Nobody
Ryan
does that.
Fitzpatrick starting. Does he still have the beard?
Yeah, you got to fear the beard. I like the guy.
I don't watch preseason football, so I don't know.
I watch a ton of preseason football because that's all I do in my life. But that guy on Buffalo, Taylor, that they started.
Tyrod Taylor, yeah.
Tyrod Taylor. That dude could run. He could throw. Man, Buffalo actually might have a good team.
I think Buffalo could sneak in now and take that division. Yeah, a lot of people talking about Miami, and you know what? Funny, before every season starts now, everybody wants to say, "Oh, don't sleep on Miami." Miami sucks.
The Dolphins suck every year.
The Dolphins are just a mediocre team. I don't know why people get on Miami every year. It's annoying. Lamar Miller is their starting running back.
Right, they're gonna win. They're gonna win 6 games, and then one of the games is gonna be like a big game where they beat a really good team and they think they're gonna do things this year, and that just never happens because they're out partying in South Beach every freaking weekend. You know.
And I keep telling people, I think Ndamukong Suh is going to be good for him, good for himself. He'll put up it, but it's not going to work well in that defense because they had to cut guys on that defensive unit to pay him.
Yeah, to pay him that money.
You know,
they're losing maybe 3 other starters.
They're losing like Jared Oldrick, who's good. They're missing a couple of guys on that defense. Their defense was good last year. I understand Ndamukong Suh is a game changer. He's one of the few game changers on defense.
I would have loved the Giants to get that maniac.
I didn't want him.
Dude, I mean, when he sacks people, then he just stomps on them. He kicks them, and he slaps them in the head. That's insane. You wouldn't want that guy in your defense?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh my God, I love Lawrence Taylor. He did
crack.
He did crack cocaine right before the game, and he went out and he just sacked everybody. He was sacking his own defensive lineman.
I can't even say anything. The 85 Bears, all of them were on cocaine.
Oh yeah.
I can't say much.
That's when football was actually.
That's when football was football.
I'm not condoning the use of cocaine, kids, for any your football, high school events, whatever. But these guys were absolutely out of their mind.
It's a good thing you came with that save. I realized we're talking about drugs and football.
Yeah.
That was bad.
We don't want to condone
that. Was bad. That was
Never
bad.
ever do any kind of drugs. It's just silliness.
I don't know. All right, we're done with RG3. Talked about that. You got another ad?
Yeah, I could actually.
Matt, give me another beer too, because they're right next to you.
Sure. There you go. You need a bottle over?
Nope.
All right, guys. These ads, by the way, are 100% real.
Going on.
All right, this show is also brought to you by Jon Secada. Jon Secada, divorce attorney. Yes, that Jon Secada. Former 90s singer turned divorce attorney will handle all of your horrible breakups. All of them. John will show you how to divide your assets, like your kids, poodles, and those stupid throwaway pillows that are kind of dumb and useless, but you know what? They kind of look really nice. Jon Secada, divorce attorney. You'll be telling your significant other it's just another day without you. Jon Secada, baby. You gotta love that guy. Thanks for sponsoring.
Was that his only song?
That was his only song I ever heard of.
He was backup for Gloria Estefan. I know that. And then Gloria Estefan.
Backup dancer?
No, he's a singer. I don't know. He probably danced.
Oh, he probably sang and danced in the background.
I mean, it was Spanish music. I'm pretty sure you sing and dance.
Nobody pays attention. Paula Abdul was like a backup dancer.
She was a Laker girl, too.
She was a Laker girl and like a backup something.
John Stamos got her, too.
I think she backed that thing up.
John Stamos, so all of what Paula Abdul was backing up.
John Stamos got everything.
Yo, I hate John Stamos, but I love him. Because have you seen him lately? He looks like he's 27 years old, John Stamos. Stamos?
John Stamos is like he's an alien because he does not age.
He must have signed a deal with the devil or something for his soul because
all of the Olsen twins, like they grew up,
and
then all fucking Stamos just stayed. He just stayed. And he just stayed.
like Bob Saget and Dave Coulier don't look that good. Even though what's her face? What's her face? Yeah, Bob Saget is like Dave Coulier is not too funny, but Bob Saget is.
Yeah, Bob Saget was not really that funny on the show.
No.
They made Dave Coulier. They should have flip-flopped that.
Yep.
Made Dave the father.
And Bob Saget
just the funny guy.
But Bob Saget's comedy is not ABC family friendly.
They would definitely not shoot that shit. The Olsen twins would have been like little babies, like, what the did I just say? They would have had no idea.
And Stephanie got really hot.
Stephanie did get hot.
She got really hot. She was on drugs for a little bit.
Yeah, she did crack.
Yeah, she was she was on the New York Giants diet.
She was hot, and then she did the crack. She did a lot. Her and LT.
But John Stamos and Lori Loughlin, she looks still as good too.
Is that Kimmy Gibbler?
No, that's Becky.
Oh, Becky.
Kimmy Gibbler never had a chance to look good.
Lori Loughlin. That was Stamos'
girl on the show.
Oh
wife.
My God!
Yeah, she's still pretty.
She don't age either.
No.
Whatever those two did, they don't age. Lori Loughlin's hot. Shout out to Lori Loughlin if you're watching.
Shout out to Netflix because they're gonna bring back Full House. Yo, Netflix.
I can't watch.
We plugged you. We plugged you on the best show on YouTube right now. So pay up,
Netflix,
man.
Get at us.
Pay up, man. We'll sponsor y'all. We'll sponsor y'all for real.
I
you'll
can't watch
sponsor
the new
us.
Full House though. The Olsen twins like old.
No, they're not gonna be on it.
Oh, okay. I can watch it.
You can watch it now. And Stephanie's on it. Stephanie's a hottie, man.
Stephanie is pretty hot.
I don't know about Candace Cameron.
She goes out with the hockey player, right?
Candace Cameron is in some weird marriage, actually.
She's in like 5 marriages with all hockey players.
Dude, it's like her marriage has all these weird rules that don't apply to women who are really strong and independent.
Yeah.
I was reading something about it. Avril Lavigne has a marriage like that, too.
Avril Lavigne I love her.
She lost it, though. She
had Lyme disease. That's why she hasn't been around. Do you know that?
No, she hasn't been around because her music sucks now. Her music,
her
music was good.
Shit.
No, yeah, a lot of people want to joke about Avril Lavigne. Check out Avril Lavigne's first 2 albums. They were dark as all hell. That was a depressed girl. That was a depressed, dark girl.
That girl
Love
was
that
in
music.
her room just writing.
And then she started doing
guitar.
And then she started doing all this pop stuff that I couldn't get with her. Couldn't get with her.
She sucked after that.
Hashtag Sports Show.
Hashtag.
I want to tell you guys, every week we have a contest now.
Every week
we're going to have a contest. I swear to God we'll get to another sports topic, but every week we're going to have a contest. Whoever sends me or Trainer the best tweet that we read on the show or emails us at hashtag sportsshow1@gmail.com, you will get a hashtag sports show t-shirt. Now, the thing about these t-shirts that they're sort of custom made, because they might just be an old gym shirt of mine, and I'll write hashtag sports show on it. If you want us to autograph it, we'll autograph it. But whatever. I mean, you can be the only one in your hood with a hashtag sports show t-shirt. So you can tweet me at GSteelio, GEESTEELIO.
Or
no one's gonna see that, Mike. Just say it.
Let me get up here. There you go. At Mike Trainor MFT on Twitter. Find me a tweet, baby. Get at me.
Or email us at hashtag sportsshow1@gmail. And if you got the best email or tweet, you'll win a free hashtag sports show t-shirt. We're gonna do this every week.
Yeah.
And you can be and the tweet or email doesn't have to be like, oh man, geez, Stelio, you look so cool, But it could be something like, you guys suck.
Right. We love hate mail. Hate mail is probably the best mail we'll ever get.
Because we don't care. We're adults. We don't care. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah, we're not gonna cry about you.
Or if you just raise a good point about RG3 or something else we're gonna talk along the show, and we just think, wow.
Yeah, if you want to be a little intellectual and send us a nice intellectual tweet, we'll read on air. Maybe.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, we prefer the hate.
All right.
Love the hate.
Me and Trainer are part.
Hashtag hate me.
Me and Trainer. Oh, yeah. And if you tweet at us, you got to put the hashtag sports show on it, or else we won't count it. We will not count it. It's disqualified.
That tweet will get deleted.
Or maybe if we only get 2 tweets.
Hashtag tweet delete, baby. We'll probably get nothing.
Me and Trainer have been a part of a fantasy football league as co-owners together.
Yes.
For what? 4 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 years now. There's gonna be our 4th year.
It's going into the 4th year.
It's a bunch of our friends from Yonkers and
auction draft.
It's an auction draft, which is the best draft because pretty much if your team sucks, it's your fault. You can't blame draft positions or anything like that. Now the first year The first year me and Trainor went into this league,
Dominated.
killed it. And you know why? Because we were smart. We took Drew Brees, Jimmy Graham, Rob Gronkowski. Then we had
That's our flex.
yeah.
We started them every week.
Started them every week.
They were nasty.
We had Reggie Wayne. We had Reggie Wayne, who had a killer year.
That's right.
Trent Richardson's rookie year. Remember
Yeah,
Trent
he did
Richardson's rookie
good.
year? 9 touchdowns, like 900 yards. Yeah, that's all we kind of needed. And then defensively, we had the Bears and the 49ers,
Right.
who at the time were just killing it.
Trent was good. Then we didn't pick up Trent the next 2 years. Now he just got cut. Coincidence? I don't think so.
The Raiders. When the Raiders cut
I
you,
don't think so. When the Raiders got you.
it's time. It's time just to like go back to school and
Can't deal with the black and gold?
just go back and find a new career for yourself, Trent. You know, but we won that first year, dominated.
Right.
Following 2 years, sucked.
Pretty awful.
I think the second year we were together, we were pretty much like a 500 team, didn't make the playoffs or whatever.
We're close.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of a struggle. Last year,
Man, we crapped the bed.
I don't even know what happened last year.
Everything we picked turned into a disaster.
Because you know
we
what?
drafted Cordell Patterson. We spent $50 on Cordell Patterson. Who does that?
I hate you, Cordell.
Who does that?
Coronel.
Then, who was our quarterbacks? RG3
And Jay Cutler.
and Jay Cutler. What a mess of a years they had. So they were kind of a.
My
kind
boy,
of a
Jay.
jinx.
Jay Cutler's still my favorite player.
The only guy we did good with was Odell Beckham Jr. Because
We had him.
out of my four fantasy drafts, I had Odell in every one of them. This was the only one I lost because the rest of our team just.
You know why?
No.
Me and Trina had a plan to just get 3 wide receivers. Spend our budget on them, and we didn't do it. We didn't do it.
We did on one.
AJ?
Patterson inside.
We got AJ Green, didn't we?
Yeah, we had.
And he got hurt. We were just a mess.
Then we tried to trade everybody by week 3.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody wanted to trade
So
us.
we have our auction draft this Friday with
yeah.
these knuckleheads because it's pretty much a drunk fest going
Can't
on
wait.
Friday night with a bunch of dudes who are just married or me and Trainer.
After about
You
the
know.
7th round, we could get anybody we want because everybody else is hammered.
Or they came in stupid anyway,
Yeah, or they're just really dumb.
so it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter because we're going to talk about our sleepers and guys we kind of want to get because they're never going to watch this because they don't like us anyway that much.
Right.
You know, so
I don't
anyway,
even know what the internet is.
so that
So we got to look at quarterbacks.
yes,
What? All right. I want Andrew Luck. That's the guy I want to spend money on him. I think he's gonna have a good year. But I didn't get him in any other draft, so you know what? I don't really care. But the guys I did get, I got Tom Brady. I actually got Aaron Rodgers last night in the Hollywood League. But I'm kind of worried about him. Losing Jordy Nelson, I don't know.
I think it'll be perfectly fine.
I mean, it is Aaron Rodgers.
There's Mike McCarthy calling the plays. Well, not calling the plays, but at least head coach.
Then Sam Bradford, I think he might have a really good year. I think we get him maybe kind of on the cheap.
Yeah, see, what gets me about quarterbacks, it's like Andrew Luck is great. Aaron Rodgers is great.
Yes.
Like, those are the two you can't go wrong with. But what kills me is that, like, do you really want to spend 40 or 50 bucks on a quarterback that, granted, it's going to get you 4,300 yards, 35, 40 touchdowns?
Consistently.
Or,
Every week, though.
or you could get a budget quarterback
Right.
like a Romo or a Ryan from anywhere from $5 to $10, and those guys will kill it for you.
What about Matt Stafford?
I hate Matt Stafford. He's a punk-ass kid.
Really?
I like Teddy Bridgewater this year, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people like Bridgewater.
I think Drew Brees might bounce back with the center, Max Unger.
They're going to run the ball a lot, so...
But he'll throw.
No, he'll definitely throw.
Matt
But they'll
Ryan
run the ball a
actually
lot.
might have a good year.
Saints, I actually like Mark Ingram this year. I've never liked Mark Ingram. I like Mark Ingram this year. They signed him back. They didn't really need to.
Yeah.
They signed him back. They went, like you said, they got Max Unger. They got rid of Jimmy Graham, so they got a tight end in place now who can block.
Through the block, and they can run the ball.
You know, and I think last year they got a little scared because Drew Brees kind of looked small last year. His whole career, he's always been commended as being the short quarterback.
Yeah.
He kind of just looked like a small guy last year. Granted, he still had like 34, 35 touchdowns last year, but
So-
I like Mark Ingram this
So
year.
they're running the ball, and then their team is running the ball too. So what's up with Peyton?
Do you trust C.J. Anderson? I loved Ronnie Hillman last year on that team.
Right.
Loved
He got
Ronnie
hurt,
Hillman.
And then CJ, they pretty much just put him in there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just go run.
I think Ronnie Hillman's a better back. I think especially in the screen game, I think Ronnie Hillman, he might be one of those guys you stash later in a draft.
Let's see if yeah.
Because I think Ronnie Hillman is the better back. I just thought he was great in the screen pass game. I thought he was great between the tackles. C.J. Anderson's the flavor of the month and he's younger.
Right.
And he looked
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
But
He looked great.
I like Ronnie Hillman.
So it's his job pretty much to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of like Ronnie Henman. But then I'm saying like that, those quarterbacks you really don't want to go with because they're going to focus more on running.
Yeah.
What about?
Look at this guy.
What about?
Killing
yeah, I'm just killing this.
Right
I'm
now.
killing my drafts. I won 3 drafts last year, by the way. In case you didn't hear me before.
He won my league, which was nonsense.
Great. It was a great league I won. What about Derek Carr on the Oakland Raiders?
They're gonna play from behind a lot,
Right.
so I like
He's
it.
just going to be firing.
I like it.
That-
I have him.
So
I have him in one of my leagues, and I like that.
So you want to draft like a budget quarterback then? In this league? You know, Derek Carr is.
Let's get Derek Carr, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, and Sam
He's
Bradford.
not even. It's a 10-team league, and he's not even on this list.
Nah,
I might start him.
I think Derek Carr, and I know you love Amari Cooper.
I love him.
I love Amari
I
Cooper
drafted
too.
him every draft.
I know you
got.
did.
I think he's nasty.
I'm in 2 other leagues. With
And
this
I
guy,
drafted
by the
him
way.
early. I drafted him like the fucking 3rd or 4th round. Sorry for my language.
You're letting the F-bombs drop today, dude.
I'm on fire. I'm so excited about our first show. I'm on- So yeah, I like him, man. I like both those guys. Maybe that's like the quarterback receiver connection.
No, you're right. Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, I like. As a sleeper wide receiver, I told you this. I like Ruben Randall actually on the New York Giants. I personally think Ruben Randall might be the best receiver on the Giants. I think Odell Beckham Jr. is going to get a lot of attention, and he's not really liked in the league either. So people are, if you look for the Jacksonville Jaguar games, people are going to be looking to hurt him, hit him a lot. And I think that's going to leave Ruben Randall open for a lot of one-on-ones. And Randall's in a contract year. Contract year is when guys step up. And Ruben Randall, I always loved his potential out of LSU.
He always happens.
You know, and
He had a good year towards the end of the year last year.
He did.
But that's because, you know, teams,
But
they
focus
were
on
focused
Odell.
on Odell, but Odell still had monster games. They could not stop this guy. This guy is just out of his mind.
He sucks.
He's unbelievable. Odell Beckham Jr. is unbelievable. He's going to have a better year than he did his rookie year.
No, he's not.
If you have the number 1 to 5 pick and you get a chance to draft Odell Beckham, because he slipped to 12 to me yesterday. 2 nights ago he slipped to 10. I drafted him.
That's because that offense is going to suck this year. That's
the
why.
worst 1 to 5. Dude, that dude is a monster.
That offense sucks.
Hey, he's a monster. But we'll be fine.
No, you won't.
You know, Eli might overthrow him a couple times.
A couple times? What?
Whatever.
You know what's funny? Everybody talks about. Well,
You know what's funny?
time out.
No, time out, because this chair
can't go
sucks
double
that I'm sitting in. This chair, I've been shrinking like little by little. If you notice, go G back on camera. Yeah, look how tall G is. Like I'm like the sideshow fucking character, you know? I'm gradually shrinking as the show has gone on. The show's only been on for 27 minutes and
What's
30
funny is
seconds.
when I set up the chairs, I told him this chair sucks.
I thought it was just uncomfortable. I didn't realize it was going to go down to the floor.
Nah, this chair sucks. I was gonna say, everybody talks about that Odell Beckham Jr. catch last year when he was like this, but he had to make that catch because Eli Manning can't throw an accurate pass to save his life.
Yeah,
Everybody kind of brushes over the fact that Eli just chucked it, and Odell Beckham Jr. was like, "Jesus, dude, like really?"
Eli lets it rip.
He lets it rip.
But he throws him. He looks for Odell.
And chucks it. He doesn't throw it. He chucks it.
Nah, he's aiming for him. You know, he don't need a Tyree catch because Odell catches everything. That dude is he's a monster.
I can't wait till
The
Odell Beckham
NFL
Jr.
is
gets
even looking into gloves.
popped.
They're even looking into gloves because Odell Beckham made that catch. Now they want to change gloves or.
Just wait till he gets popped.
Just
Just wait till he gets popped. Week
We'll
2.
see.
I don't even know who to play week 2.
Listen,
I'm betting against him.
I
We
said
too.
he talks a lot. People are
He
going
does.
after him. I mean,
People don't like
he's my
that.
guy. You know what I mean? If
People don't like that.
If you
Let me tell you something. People don't like that, and he's small. Not like he's the biggest receiver in the
No,
world.
he's not. But he's so quick, and he can jump.
You can catch it,
He
all right.
can catch everything. He might catch.
He's gonna
he might
catch it.
He's gonna catch a pop here.
Some safety is going to light him up this year, and you're going to cry.
I mean,
I'm going to watch you cry.
Hopefully.
And Eli's going to give his stupid face like that he does. Hate Eli,
Yeah.
man. All right, so I said Ruben Randall's one of my sleepers. Who's one of your sleepers?
He kind of looks like Robert De Niro. It's like, yeah.
Looks like a retarded Super Mario.
Poor Eli.
I should have never used the word retarded. Sorry.
Wow, yeah. We don't condone the use of that word on this show. Mentally challenged, like Kevin from The Office. Remember that? Remember how Holly's like, you don't say that. You know? That's your accountant, Kevin, and he had a bad math. He couldn't do math.
That was good.
fucking hysterical.
Hope you guys watched The Office. If not, then you didn't get that reference.
You gotta watch The Office.
Trainer, you look mad little right
I
now.
know, I'm tricking. I'm like a little boy on the set. Look at this set. I don't know what that is in the background. We need like a green screen to come down.
No, that
and
looks
throw a
good.
bunch
That
of
looks
stuff
good.
in there.
It's a ghost. All right, who's your
All right.
sleeper?
My sleeper? I don't know if it's such a sleeper, but I love Todd Gurley.
That's not a sleeper.
All right.
That's the
All right.
worst sleeper of all time. You know what my sleeper? I'll give people real sleepers. I gave y'all Ruben Randall. Want to hear another sleeper? Roy Halil. Roy Halou is a sleeper I really like this year.
A lot of people like him.
I'll tell you why I like him. Latavius Murray, a lot of people banking on him. Look at Latavius Murray's numbers. When I was doing my Oakland Raiders review, because that's what I do, I write all the time. When I was doing my Oakland Raiders review, I was looking at Latavius Murray's numbers. If you take away that one big game he had, where he ran for 200 yards or whatever it was, take away that one big game, he was pretty pedestrian the rest of the way.
Right, that's that Thursday night game where he just ran for like 500.
And then he got hurt, too.
Yeah, then he got hurt after
And he got hurt. And, he reeled off like 3 huge runs that game. But if you look at his stats the rest of the way, he was pretty pedestrian. Now, I like Roy Halou because Roy Halou stepped up last year when Alfred Morris just couldn't get... Alfred Morris is going to have another tough year. Alfred Morris couldn't get his legs going because he was better on the read option than as a traditional back. Roy Halou, catching passes on the backfield, just running up the gut. Just he's a north-south runner. He has some quickness. I like Roy Halou a lot. If you could get him for $1, even maybe $4 in that auction league, I love Roy Halou this year.
So that's the guy we got to target, too.
Yeah, love Roy Halou this year.
Okay.
Are you going to give me a real sleeper? Todd Gurley.
Sleeper? I don't know, man.
Melvin Gordon.
All my guys are dominating.
You're not picking any sleepers
My
then.
team is dominating. Look what I got. What about Amir Abdullah? That dude looked good in preseason for the Lions.
He's not a sleeper, but I took him in a couple of leagues.
Everybody knows about him.
I like
He cuts
him.
people up like Barry Sanders.
David Johnson of the Arizona Cardinals. Really like David Johnson because Andre Ellington kind of was like, last year. David Johnson's another guy who just got the quickness. He finally played in preseason.
Yeah.
He caught a big screen pass. He was running up the gut. Had a fumble, though. That's going to hurt him. But he has no competition with Chris Johnson behind him. So I really like David Johnson because I don't trust Ellington in that
I don't trust
Arizona
Ellington
backfield.
I don't like that either.
David Johnson, you can get really late. A lot of people don't even know who David Johnson is. He just sounds like a regular guy. His name is David Johnson. He doesn't have a cool name like Amir Abdullah or Roy Halou.
Sounds like your mailman.
Yeah, David Johnson.
Thanks for the mail, David.
Thanks, Dave.
I'll see you later, bud.
Thanks, Mr.
Here's
Johnson.
your Christmas bonus. Get the hell out of here. Don't run for 500 yards.
David Johnson, $1. Nobody's going to contest it. Take David Johnson.
Don't run for 10 yards to the next house. You got to deliver mail to.
All right, you got a real sleeper?
You got no sleepers?
You got no sleepers.
What about that Cleveland running back, Duke Johnson? He has a name like
Love
a
Duke
real
Johnson.
running back.
That's not
That
David
has a
Johnson. That's not David Johnson.
What?
That's Duke
That's Duke.
Johnson. That's
But-
and he came from the U.
The U.
The U.
Everybody.
Came from the U. He suffered a concussion in preseason.
Yeah,
But I think if he's healthy,
you're fine.
he's miles ahead of what's his name? Isaiah Crowell, and what's the other kid? Terrence West.
Yeah,
And I like Terrence West.
You don't need a brain to be a running back in the NFL.
Tampa Bay,
You're
the
back
running
to the
back
rules
situation.
anyway.
What do you think about Tampa Bay's running back situation?
Tampa Bay.
You know me, I always go to the third string guy, Bobby Rainey. That's my guy.
Bobby Rainey. He had some good days.
I don't understand what Tampa Bay's doing with Bobby Rainey. Because when everybody's all in love with Doug Martin again because he's healthy.
He's running good. He really is.
I don't trust
good.
Doug
And he looks
Martin.
good.
Don't trust Doug Martin. And I don't like the other guy either that they have. We're terrible
Chris
on this
Sims?
show. Chris Sims.
Chris Sims, yeah.
Don't like Chris Sims. I don't like the muscle hamster. But my man,
So
Bobby Rainey. He's a third string running back on a pretty bad football team. So that's if you're in a 14-team league, maybe you look at Bobby Rainey in the late rounds or
I
$1.
don't like any of their running backs.
I like Bobby Rainey.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I love Mike Evans
He'll
this
never
year.
play.
I like Mike Evans this year.
Oh, dude, I think he's going to put up numbers.
He put up numbers with crap
With
going to
Winston?
him last year. Yeah, Mike Glennon and Josh McCown as the quarterbacks last year. Even if Winston isn't as good as we think he is, he's not going to be as bad as Mike Glennon and Josh McCown.
Yeah, right.
Mike Evans is a total beast. He's dealing with a hamstring injury right now, but he should be fine. It's not even a hamstring injury. It's just precautionary stuff.
I like that. So we like Duke and we like the mailman as our two running backs.
Who's the
What's up,
mailman?
man?
Who's the
Mailman
mailman?
is David Johnson. Everybody's favorite.
The mailman. I already forgot about our
Okay.
joke reference.
Trey Mason, he sucks this year.
Trey
I don't know
Mason
what's gonna
sucks.
happen. He's already hurt.
All
So
the Jets running back. You know what? I like Chris Ivory. And a lot of people
Me
sleep
too.
on Chris Ivory. I like Chris Ivory. They have a good offensive line in front of them still. They're not going to throw that much. And if they do, it's going to be short. Even in their passing game, I like Jason Morrow and Eric Decker.
Yeah, I like Decker too.
I like Decker more than Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall's not going to get a lot of separation this year. There's a reason why the Bears parted with him.
He's slow.
I love Brandon Marshall. But he has lost a step and he's a head case.
Slow and old.
I love him. One of my favorite players in the league. But I think Eric Decker's going to be the guy. The more of a possession receiver for a team like that is going to look to run the ball more. But Chris Ivory, though, I love him, though. I have him in about 2 leagues.
All right, well, what about my guy that I kind of messed up in the first draft we did together was Bishop Sankey.
I can't stand Bishop Sankey.
I shouted out Bishop Sankey's name thinking I was next because I was after this fool, but it was going the other way, the draft, and then this guy's like, oh, I'll take him. I'll take Bishop Sankey.
I didn't
I'm
take
like,
Bishop
you
Sankey.
idiot. I kind of like, I don't know, I think he's running well too, but they have that other guy that Malarsic drafted last
Cobb.
night. Yeah.
I don't
He's saying he
like
might
Tennessee.
eventually start. I don't know, man.
I don't. Bishop Sankey. Let me tell you.
Kendall Wright, though, he's the wide
Kendall
receiver.
Wright.
That man, Mariota's looking for him all the time.
And let me
That's
tell
his
you,
number one.
a real deep sleeper pick is Dorial Green Beckham. He's got the size and the speed to be a dominant wide receiver. He's just a head case.
Right.
He's made a couple of plays in preseason already, but Green Beckham should be the number 2 receiver by at least week 4, week 5 if you want to stash him. But he's right, though. Kendall Wright, though, he's got it with Marcus Mariota. I think Mariota kind of sucks, but
He was throwing the ball pretty well.
I'm not impressed
But,
with
I
any
mean,
of
these rookie quarterbacks, they
I don't like
take
any of
their
them.
time anyway.
I don't like any of these rookie quarterbacks. And Ken Wisenhunt said that they are looking at other running backs in free agency. So that tells you that they're not liking their running back depth too much. If they're looking and it's already week 3 or week 4 in preseason,
That's true.
That's not a good sign.
All right, so we went through the quarterbacks, wide receivers.
What else is there? Tight ends, nobody gives a shit
Tight ends,
about.
nobody cares. Defense, I like Buffalo's defense. Who do you like?
I like Buffalo. I like St. Louis. I like Houston.
Buffalo,
usual
Rams,
suspects.
usual guys.
The only thing that always worries me about Houston is that their offense might struggle again. It's going to put their defense in bad spots, but J.J. Watt scores more touchdowns than some running backs, so
Yeah, he does.
he might even out for you. But I really like the Houston Texans. And let me tell you, if the Houston Texans are healthy this year with Brian Cushing and Davion Clowney,
That's an
they're gonna put and Vince Wilfork.
Yeah, right.
Vince
Don't
Wilfork's
forget
look
about
great.
him.
I think if they can put enough pressure in that 3-4 attack, Cushing has got to be healthy, and so does Clowney, though. J.J. Watt handled the business by himself. What do you say? All right, a lot of people say Aaron Rodgers, best player in the league, maybe even Andrew Luck.
Maybe.
I kind of lean towards J.J. Watt being the best player in the league.
MVP?
I thought he should have won it last year.
Dude, he's nasty. He does everything.
I've never seen a defensive player do what he did
He
last year.
catches tight ends. He catches the ball. He runs it back 90 yards.
That just shows that the league is
a
just
monster.
the
He
league
can't
loves
stop him.
offense.
So how do you stop him, Cushing, and Vince Wilfork? Do you see what Vince Wilfork show up? You said he's been looking good.
Yeah.
You see him on Hard Knocks yesterday? He
No, I
showed
don't
up.
want to try that.
Vince Wilfork showed up in. I don't want to ruin it. Spoiler alert. Don't turn it off though. He showed up in overalls, completely naked, with overalls and cowboy boots on.
I'm
And
glad
he
I
just
don't watch
walked
that
around
show.
the fucking Oh, it was great, man. You got to watch the show. It was really, really funny.
You got another ad?
Yeah,
I think we're almost done here today.
Well, I think we gotta. First, I think we should do the tweet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about a segment we
We have
had.
a little stupid segment where we read each other's tweets from the past. Either it's funny or we make fun of the other person, but I thought this was a pretty good one.
I'll go first because you got to load up your phone because you have a Droid. I wrote this on here.
I guess this is my tweet.
Yeah, this is a tweet of Trainors. Remember, follow him at Mike Trainor MFT. You gotta bring up the stupid paper.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I can't even see. Yep, there we go.
At. Did you realize I don't know how to do the at sign? So I
Yes, you just put a circle with
at
at
with a
on it.
circle around it.
All right.
You know what to do.
Mike Trainor, August 3rd.
Yeah.
Why do I have a leather jacket in my closet? It's never coming back. Were you drunk in your house and just looked at your closet?
Yeah, I was thinking I was hammered. I was just looking at a bunch of stupid clothes I used to wear, and I think that was one of them.
Let me tell you.
I had a
Let me tell you.
leather jacket. It looked ridiculous.
Every time I'm in one of these department stores, right? And every time I'm in a department store, no, it's only Christmas when I'm in a department store, I think.
Right.
But every Christmas, it's happened like in the last 4 years, I end up in the leather jacket aisle. I always see a brown leather jacket, and I want to spend the whole paycheck on it. It looks amazing, and I know I fit in it awesome. And I don't like the color brown, but a brown leather jacket, I know one day I'm gonna do it.
All right, well,
I'm gonna go for it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want to be that guy that brings the leather jacket back?
I think
That's a lot of leather to put on your shoulders.
not for nothing. They don't call me the heartthrob for nothing. I set all the trends, man. I set all the trends. So so far I already got like 5 tweets about people asking me where they could get Kona Brewing because people just sweat me like that.
That's it. You can find it at any of your local beverage center in Old Westchester and Putnam.
Listen. All right, Mike, are you struggling with your phone?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find the tweet. I just favored your tweet.
Here's what happens on
Before.
semi-live recording because I'm not. You know, I know a lot of you guys
talk about kickers.
who do this video stuff. You go and pause and go back and edit.
We don't pause.
I ain't got time for that. I'm busy.
We keep it real.
We keep it real,
We gotta
man.
get this stuff over with. Let's
We
do this.
were trying to do this show in a half hour. It ended up being 40 minutes because it's the first show. But now Trainor doesn't know how to use his own cell phone.
Yeah.
Dude, go to favorites.
That's not on here.
Gotta be.
No, that's on here.
Why you on my?
Yeah.
You gotta go to your thing and go
It
to
didn't come up.
favorites.
I just favored it before I left the house. A little technical glitch here.
Can't stand this kid.
It's ridiculous.
As a matter of fact, let me get my phone. Then maybe I can see if someone favorited it. I can't stand him. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen.
Talk about kickers.
I don't want to talk about kickers.
Gronkowski, get him. Dude's amazing.
Robbie Gold.
Robbie Gold is pretty
Every
nice.
year I get Robbie Gold.
Robbie Gold.
All right, here it is, Trainor.
All right. Let me read it from G's phone.
From my phone, because he doesn't know how to use a phone.
This is G's tweet. Hashtag Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, for the people that don't know. Caitlyn Jenner is going to get sentenced to jail time in a woman's prison and is going to run that shit. I thought that was pretty hysterical.
I mean, and I wrote that because I was reading something saying that she.
But he would just dominate and run that prison.
No, but I was reading that he might get charged like vehicular manslaughter or something like that.
Right.
You know,
he might get charged for that
And then it was funny because I put that tweet out
during that time.
Yeah, I read the article. I was like, wow. If
So
Bruce Jenner gets sentenced
It's
to a
something
woman's
personal.
prison, like, I know he's crazy. You know what? I don't want to say he's crazy. That's a bad thing. Whatever. It's just a weird situation that I'm not familiar with, so it's weird to me.
It is
But
definitely weird.
he will beat the crap out of most of those chicks in that jail. I will bet my money on Bruce. Ain't nobody gonna try to do any broomstick nonsense to him. He's running the show. That's a big person. I'm
That
not
dude
saying
was
dude
like
over.
7 feet tall and he's an athlete.
That dude was one of the best athletes ever.
Now my question is, do you put him in a woman's prison just because
Yep.
he changed his name?
Yep.
Now let me run this by you. Say like I do some stupid thing. I rob a bank because
Yeah.
I need money and I'm a man.
Uh-huh.
But then all of a sudden, during the time between the time I get sentenced, what if I just decide to put a wig on and a dress? Be like, yo, send me to the women's prison. I'm fine.
Nah, cause they would just call you a cross-dresser or something like that. But
But I'm Michelle on the inside.
But if you did all that Bruce Jenner stuff, if you win and got everything changed up and you're trying to switch over, that's a different story. It's a different ball game. It's all political correctness that I'm not sure we should be talking about because we're going to offend somebody.
We're definitely offending people, but don't worry about it. You know,
Don't worry about being offended.
This hashtag sports show is politically incorrect. Please don't get offended. But yeah, what if
become correct?
But if I do that, and I was like, oh, you're gonna, I'm gonna be a Caitlyn Trainor, now, and then I'll go to women's prison, and I'll be fine because I'll be hanging out with all women, and I'll still have, I'll still be a man.
What will be your name
on
if
the
you had to
outside.
change your name to a girl?
Probably Michelle because I'm just happy
that's
to
what
add
I'm
a
gonna
couple
say.
letters.
I would just say my name to Gia.
Gia.
Remember that Angelina
Michelle.
Jolie movie where she was the model?
Something like that. Yeah, I remember that.
That was when Angelina Jolie was hot. I think we're done here, right?
Yeah.
We just pulled
the prison system.
We just pulled the prison system.
That's crazy.
And it was funny. A shout out to my man Daryl Wilson. You can follow him on Twitter at Spitz Game because he tweeted at me right away when I put that Caitlyn Jenner tweet out. He said, "I think that's why he got the sex change done." So he's ahead of the curve.
It does make sense.
But thank you for sticking around. If you did stick around for the whole 45 minutes of this, we're gonna. Oh, we got one more ad. We got to put.
If you want to contribute to this, I know you know parts of the ad.
All right,
guys. Well, these ads are 100% real.
You look so little.
Yeah,
You look like my
I should
nephew.
stand up, but I don't want to.
Then you'd be too tall.
Yeah. Plus, I got a little stomach going. All right. This show is brought to you by Sleps Beer. Sleps Beer. Do you want to speed up the process of slowly killing yourself? Drink Sleps. Do you consider yourself white or black trash? Drink Sleps.
Jesus.
Do you want a gigantic beer belly that you can move between the sun and the moon and cause an eclipse? Drink Sleps. Or are you just out of your mind? Drink Sleps. Sleps beer. Go get it. Go find it.
It's made of
It's totally real. It's made of
real.
made of complete garbage. That's it. That's all the ads we got. That's all the sponsors. We'll have more sponsors next week, I'm sure.
Oh, I can't wait to see those checks. We did them justice this week. So anyway,
That's it.
his name is Mike Trainor. Follow him at Twitter at Mike Trainor MFT.
That's it.
I am GW Gras the Heartthrob. Follow me on Twitter at GEESTEELIO. Email us at #SportsShow1. Remember, tweet at us. Send us the email. You get your free T-shirt. Send us
Signed.
a lion. Yeah, if you want it signed. I don't know, but here we go. See you guys next week. #SportsShow. #SportsShow. This is the #SportsShow song.